There was a commotion at the orientation camp of the National Youth Service Corps (NYC) in Ogun State as a marauding cow invaded the parade ground, as seen in a video. Corp members were having a parade competition when the cow disrupted the event, forcing people to scamper about. The incident happened on Wednesday morning at the state camp located at Ikene Road, Shagamu. In the video, the cow appears to be spoiling for a fight and looking for an object to attack. It took the intervention of military officers and some brave corps members to catch and subdue it. Capturing the cow also resulted in wide jubilation in the camp. There has been a raging controversy in Nigeria over the management of cattle, which has cost many lives and led to the displacement of many others from their homes. Fulani herdsmen have been blamed for killing and raping people on their farms as part of a larger plan to take their land. Many people have suggested ranching, but the nomadic farmers and the Nigeria government have failed to show any zeal in that regard, reducing the country to a place where cattle are free to stray everywhere. Yes, so Buhari rejected ranching. You see, and we talked about another cow that hit a car, and a lot of people were injured in that incident inside the state capital, not the capital, the country's capital, FCT. Yes, that was where it happened. This is happening again. We should be ashamed of ourselves, or the government should be ashamed of themselves. The London that Buhari go to, is that how they roam about? It's just pure wickedness. It doesn't have anything to offer Nigeria. The cow must not escape. That is an example of freedom of movement they have been advocating for. No, now the cow came for parade also. Cømmøtion. They should be proud and stand tall for having a senior citizen in their midst. How could cow gain access into a well-fenced NYC camp when it is even difficult for Corp members to go out of the camp without permission? Herders need a serious caution. It's unfortunate that our leaders have reduced this country to a total ridicule setting where the Corp members would have given a senior citizen national salute. Number one citizen want to take salute. Why are you guys running? When we call this country zoo, you are angry. Deal with it. Deal with it. Well, it is what it is. That is what the government wants. You see how these people have been. You know, when some people are angry. That's we want to go a separate way. That some people are not worth living with because they create. That was not how God created them. They created themselves like that. They made themselves to be like that. They don't want to be reasonable. When wickedness fill the heart of men, these are the things you get. They don't even reason and consider other people. All they know is me, whether it is good or not. And like I said, we don't need to travel to other places to know what is obtainable there or what is happening there. The most important thing is that you know what is right. Everybody knows what is right, but the ability to do it, the willpower, is not just there at all. Wow. For how long are we going to continue like this? For how long? Even inside the university, we have heard about car entering into schools, even into primary schools. They destroyed a lot of houses. This is unbelievable. I just hope these coppers won't be given extra year for humiliating a first-class citizens of Nigeria, of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Anyway, you will hear from DSS. They should all be punished. How can you see the senior citizen and run away instead of standing at attention? The cow should from the parade to give general salutes to the Director General of NYC. I think that some people are just trying to be sarcastic. Let the cows fall in on parade in sections, platoons, companies, and battalion for the state NYC coordinator to review the parade and report to Abuja his findings. Number 1 citizen has arrived. How can they parade without the senior citizen? Lai Mohammed must hear this. Meeting the first-class citizen is a privilege. They should have saluted than shouting. In other countries, animals and humans don't do things together. But in Nigeria, here, ever since this government take over, cow now walk on expressway and cars are advised to use the bush. What an irony. What an irony. Oh my goodness. Farmers now have to run away from their farms so that cow can feed on their crops. Recently, cow finds its way to Third Bridge and now to Corp's parade camp. Coppers run after a senior citizen visited their camp. This is justifiable, for this is the tenor of cows nationwide. Cow is the original citizen of Nigeria. If you don't know, when we call this country a zoo, some people will be hungry, but you have just witnessed it by yourself and they don't want to change the status quo. Buhari feels that he's trying to defend his people, he's trying to support his people by not doing the right thing, by closing eyes to the right thing and opening eyes to the wrong thing. Is that how it's been done? If you want to test the authenticity of this story, please stage a protest and put cows at front while human beings follow, and see if you will not be shot at while cows will be prosecuted. The cow also came for a parade on a lighter note. Why are they running for the first citizen of the zoo? For 6 years plus, the only policy of this regime is freedom of cows in every nook and cranny of Nigeria. And after the major reason why Buhari grabbed power from Jonathan, living with Fulani people is like going back to the village to engage in primitive farming. Cows have more freedom of movement than human beings. Even in my area, cow enters my neighbor kitchen and started destroying her kitchen. She couldn't say anything because she's afraid they might come back for her. Like, seriously?